Yeah, dude. All right, I'm gonna hit live now. You ready?
All right.
All right, let's.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna what? You better watch what you say because we're live now. You're not gonna what? Say it. What are you trying to say, Indo? Look at that. Started the stream off incriminating you. We are live.
Throwing gamer words.
Okay. On the first 10 seconds. All right. Hello, YouTube. Shout out to all the people that are remembering up right now because they happen to do that on a Wednesday, and then the way YouTube processes it, it does it all at once and dings in my ear for the first minute. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ranting Hour number 62. That's a no. I thought I had a joke, but I didn't. I am welcomed by my good friend Indolent Lard. Say hello to the people.
So yeah, what's up, everyone? It's been a while.
That's all. That's it. That's all you had. All that energy you had
that's
before we
it.
went live. Well, what's up, everyone? It's been a while. That's all you had. Are you kidding me? Well, okay. Let me spice it up a little more. Christ, this man is the OG 7 simp. Legend has it that he is the only one with an Ultima Whip in this universe. I mean, Universe 6 might have another Ultima Whip. Maybe what's the opposite of? Never mind. This is going downhill fast.
I think a radio fan has it.
Oh yeah, so there's a radio fan. The radio fan who writes goddamn PhD dissertations in my comment sections. He probably also has a whip. Alfie in the comments, where's violence? Up your ass. What up, Crimson Shock? Alfie, y'all ain't call me. Y'all play what was it? The Smash clone. What was it? Multiverses. Y'all didn't want the work in that, bruh. I ain't played it, but I would have whooped all your asses. Don't see me. Don't see me. But y'all go ahead, hit the description, subscribe to Indo's channel. Not only does he do simp runs for 7, he does really cool edits. I watch him all the time. He also occasionally edits my voice clips into the videos. He doesn't tell me that he's doing it half the time. He'll just slip it in. I'll be watching the video and then I'll just hear myself be like, what the like like all his sync runs. He's got the okay, not doing that. But his recent video on the Vayne IW, he had the edited whenever Golvez got launched. Go ahead.
I remember seeing your original run on JP, and I had to clip it.
I mean, dude, these things are like spontaneous. I don't even think about it. I just do it. All we do is do it. You were playing Brawl Minus, same shit, Alfie. All right, same shit. It's the same thing, just in reverse. It's Brawl Minus is just reverse multiverses. How about that? But y'all go ahead and like the video, get some visibility on my stuff. It helps me out a ton. He'll just slip it in. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, yo. Hey, yo. You did so, didn't you? All right. It's been 84 years. Has it really been 84 years? Maybe. VL says I'm ready to sweat together with you. All right.
Down. Eunice sweat enjoy.
Yeah. Jesus. No. We can't be down bad that quickly yet. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. We gotta hold off. Hold off. Good to be back. Oh yeah. I'm okay now. Life was a bit messy the past 2 weeks or whatever, but I managed to pull myself back together. Try not to fall apart. Taking it easy, all good stuff. Appreciate your help, people. It's always times like this you appreciate the body you have. Make sure I'm back in the gym as of this week. Arm day today, leg day yesterday. I definitely hurt myself deadlifting because I was so excited to be back. But yeah, it is what it is. Sup, Cross? 7 more, it's a funny number. I think Ranting Hour 69 will just be down bad, regardless of what's going on. We're just gonna be down bad that stream. I think I have an obligation to do that.
Yeah.
But let's get right. Well, okay. You said how are you doing, Indo? You said what up? You have anything better than that?
I sound like some generic ass YouTuber.
Hello, everyone. Little Lard here. How we doing? Back again with another video.
I don't want that. I don't want that energy. But yeah, just doing alright, I guess. Currently job hunt and whatnot.
All right, get that.
Yeah, that's all the closest I'm gonna share.
All right, get that bread, that cheddar, that moolah, that money.
Yeah,
all right.
Since YouTube bread isn't enough.
No, it is not. Not even close. It's
As
pennies.
much as people want to be a content creator, please do not make it as a
No, yeah, don't.
sole,
I'm glad. Yeah, it is a blessing to not take this shit seriously. Best believe.
unless the
Although-
you're 1 million.
Although, best believe if I had to make a career out of this, I would be the #1 subscribed YouTuber in the planet. So just know that y'all are getting the Nerf version of me. If I had to go all out, it'd be over.
PC hasn't done his full potential.
Yeah, for real. I'm like Gohan, but Elder
Yeah.
Kai hasn't put his hand on my head yet. All right, before we get weird, let's talk defo. 70 in the chat and 23 likes. Yeah, I'm gonna say don't let me get on my Kevin Samuels, but I got things I want to talk about, so you know it. Fine. I don't care.
Apparently, someone can't barely hear me. I read from the comments.
I can barely hear Indo. Oh no.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can turn you up a little bit, or maybe I should turn myself down.
I think I already made mine.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do it on my end. Chat, can you confirm Indo's not as audible? Am I just too loud? That might be the case.
Hello. Am I audible? I mean audible.
Is that better?
Yeah. How about that, chat? I think we'll just have to wait.
Beast.
And pour down bad.
Music is louder than Indo. I can always hear me even when I'm on mute. Hey, watch your mouth. That's crazy. I'm getting slandered. All right, what if I turn myself down a little bit? He sounds the same like he always is. Indo's a bit quiet. Hold on, I'll just turn you up on my end. 200%.
Yeah. Thinking.
I got it. I think I'm just loud, honestly. I think I'm just loud. Is that better, chat?
Yeah, how about this one? How about now?
Mention neon feet and Indo's voice will get louder times 10. Ah. I'm fine, Indo is soft. Jesus. Okay, no, chat's getting down bad. We need to soldier on. We need to soldier on. Can you give me feedback on his voice, guys?
Feedback. Give me feedback.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. All right. We're gonna talk about character points. This was what I believe to be the most upvoted comment on my community post. So clearly it had some semblance of popularity. So let me get that on the screen real quick. If I click this, it should work. Yay! So, a bit of a controversial one. But, do you think that 5k enhancement points in every event is enough for new free-to-play players that just started out and they want to upgrade both the character board and force enhancements of multiple characters? Indo specifically reached out to me. Is this a furry icon? Never mind.
Bruh.
Jesus Christ. Indo reached out to me specifically because he wanted to give some perspective on that. So without me muddying the waters, I want you to give your take first, Demo, before I say what I have to say.
All right, so yeah, I'll get my take on it. So recently the JP here, I recently started. Wait, hold on a second.
Okay. Indo recently started, and as I try and stall a bit, if he can hear me, hopefully when he unmutes his mic, he can tell me when he started the game. He's still muted. Okay, let me. Why am I not hired as a? I'm gonna just stall until he comes back. Why are you not yet hired as a voice actor after the splendid Golbez impression you did back? I actually wanted to voice act in some facet of my life, but I just never got into it. But I'd love to one day. It's fun stuff. Down horrendous. Do you like the direction of new kits for the characters? And do you think old characters are getting enough to stay interesting? I think all the characters are kind of. I don't really care about the new kits are interesting. I'll say that. I need to do better at looking at what the new kits do. Fusoya was probably interesting, but I never figured out what he did. And I used Jesse once. I actually legitimately have no idea what she does. But Rubiconte's fun. How do I feel about the new schedule? I like it. I am a fan. The shift around from the skip tickets, or not, the skip tickets are good. The free pull tickets for doing a Shinryu with the feature unit are good. one week event isn't that much. It's not that big of a change, and just the way they're spaced out, I actually enjoy it a lot more. And I love the removal of BT cycles. Oh, you back?
All right. Apologies for some setbacks. I need to check something downstairs.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll
Uh,
talk about other stuff. We can save that for later.
so yeah,
Oh,
I
are you
came
good
here
now?
for yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
good.
yeah, okay. So enhancement points.
So the free to play resources. So for context, I recently started
Don't
a
read chat.
JP account. I recently started the JP account for the Garnet cycle because that's
7.
Garnet at 7 and of course Neon.
Okay, do you know how long ago that was now?
It- 2 months,
Okay.
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a while. So right around the bat, I started there, and I think they've also like gave a campaign where it's easier to get some enhancement points than in there.
Mm.
I think this is where I'm coming from. Like the gems, the tickets, all that shit. That's very easy to get as a new player, and like even something around the lines of BT plus resources. Those are easy to get. However, something along the lines of like character enhancement points. Yeah, that's the shit that's probably giving me struggle lately as a new player in JP. Like, I mean, sure. I mean the recent like as a new player, I was able to get like a premium mog pass, and from claiming this premium mog pass, was able to get the 30k total of enhancement character enhancement points needed. Um, so right off the bat, right when the premium mog pass expired, there's that.
Wah,
I
wah.
see. I fucking missed it already. Like I only from 30k to 5k already. So yeah, I think where I'm coming from is I see a lot of people with this very same sentiment, and all I can say is you just adapt. To be honest, you just gotta make
Skill
sure
issue.
to no fucking skill issue. You just gotta make sure to like choose your choose your weapons appropriately. To be honest, like right now, I picked Quina because FF9.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. Only
Giga
because
Chad.
FF9.
Giga Chad.
Like shit like that. You just gotta make sure to be. I think this is what I really like and really like after right the Mog Pass expired in my end is because I mean I can also like buy a Mog Pass or JP, but I don't want to. I want to challenge myself. I don't want to like get a free pass and get away with it. I want to give myself a little challenge in this JP account.
Mm.
Although I have broken ass units, at least there's this thing where I'm being limited on who I can build. I mean, recently in JP, it's very generous that I got like Hope's FR, Size's FR,
Mm.
and Sid
Wait,
Rain's
wait, what's
FR.
happening?
I mean, it's Size's FR. I did all my power to restrain myself to build the Size, and it's fucking Size FR, man. Like I just got Zande's LD,
Oh, I'm
and
so
that would
sorry.
help with it. Like no, I mean, I know Zande LD is shit, but Zande will help with the
Yeah,
sizes
enable the size
FR.
sagas. I got a couple questions for you. Do you
Yeah.
so do you max when you max your characters? Like what do you do? Like I know that there's specific budget strategies strategies. Well, okay, I gotta. There we go. Sorry. There's the trick where you only force enhance to level 23 to get the most out of characters. You
Oh
can
yeah.
do you ignore base character like the skill 1, skill 2, EX? Do you ignore those boards?
Uh, well, it depends on certain characters. Like, I think I've that's my rule for like characters without FR, like Gladio and Selfie, and I think I even like even in the force enhancement levels, I just make them reach just 10. Like that's it, unless it's a character like 7 or
Oh, I'm talking
Quinn.
about like the
Yeah.
actual character board points though, like
Oh yeah.
the normal tree.
Yeah, I already.
Do you get those or do you leave them alone? Like because
Yeah,
what's
I
Go ahead. Sorry.
I need to get them. I get them.
Oh, okay.
Unless if it's someone like an LD call. Like I only do like their LD boards. That's it. Like
Okay.
if it's a call ability. Like
Okay.
say for example, this is my first time seeing Sid Rain's call ability. He doesn't do the follow up. It fucking
That's a dub,
hurts
boss
when I
man.
see it. Yeah.
GC plugs for $5 Why you gotta do ranting art during my 14 static raid? You have self-identified as a 14 player, so you must be destroyed. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's been real.
FF14 worst game according to
All right, so let me give my take. I actually think I used to be sympathetic to the character board enhancement point cause, but I keep mentioning that my friend who started the game at UniBT, he went into Shinryu with 400,000 character points, and he did not buy a single Mog Pass. And what I told him from the jump as an exercise was treat enhancement points like you will always be poor in them, and only max LD boards. And to this point, he's only maxed the EX Skill 1, Skill 2 boards of like, what, 10, 20 characters? And he's the only content he missed out on. He started, his first completed content was Divine Panda, and the only one he missed was the Vayne fight, and that's because life got in the way. But he's completed all content otherwise. Those Skill 1, Skill 2 EX character board points trees are pretty much negligible in the face of new power creep, and they're an absolute trap. I've begun doing this on my sorry, one sec. I started doing this on my characters I'm not building in JP because I also don't buy Mog Pass anymore. I got Mog Pass I think 3 times in JP, and I threw boards at a bunch of characters, and I'm sitting at 200k points, and I mathed it out. I treat it like a limited resource, like I do with BT ingots, like I do with like I did with red ingots at some point, like I did with purples at some point. I keep a good baseline, and I try not to go below that. I think the real problem is people get real OCD about maxing their characters, and once you realize you don't need that shit maxed to complete content, it's not as big of a deal. Yeah. So I am completely in favor of Square Enix taxing the poorest and making you fuckers buy Mog Pass, because this game's got to stay alive somehow. And if you have enough of a mental problem where you can't not max everything, then you should pay for it. Like I pay for premium and GL because I want to max everything because I'm lazy. But like the amount of comments I've gotten on some of my recent videos, like on the on my Galbacante video, that's gross to say out loud. Oh God, I'm never saying that again. On my Gal plus Rubicante video, I had a bunch of people who were like, "Where are your boards? Why haven't you maxed them?" And I'm like, "Nigga, I want to go broke." you see all these people complain about you like y'all broke people. The way you save money, the way you save resources is to not spend them. And if I didn't need them, like I cleared that stage, fine. Like you dead ass don't need that. So if you're running out of character board points and you don't want to pay for more, stop using them. If you got yourself in the hole, if you spend a lot of money and you go broke, you got to cut corners somehow. And that's the skill 1, skill 2 EX boards. Don't fully force enhance all units. You actually don't need to fully force enhance your units to make them viable. That is a complete misconception. I've been running. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's why I sometimes opted for like force levels of 10 only.
Force levels 10, you can do a force level 0, and you just got to compromise because you can't. You don't get as much damage, you don't get the cap raises, but they're still viable. You don't need to max everything to have it be viable. It's not like or like force weapons or like what you really need. You really need LD boards. And you actually, that's not even completely true. You need the LD board passive, which doesn't even cost the full 3K. You can go halfway on that. Same with the force enhance board. You can budget like hell on these, and you actually don't have to force enhance ever when you run. So I completely disagree, especially with Malicites being vocal about that. Stop spending. You got all these gems and no points. That is called you did not budget correctly. Especially because you had like what 8 months of foresight, knowing that things would cost more. If you went into Shinryu with less than a huge amount of character board points, it is entirely your fault in GL. Like JP, all right, caught off guard, maybe start saving, but there's really no excuse to GL. I got more chats. One sec. Dr. Smashman for $5. Even I have to admit, Opera Omni isn't very free to play friendly anymore. It's extremely $5 a month friendly, which isn't great at tagline. Well, yeah, but free-to-play friendly doesn't pay the bills and keep the game alive. And I want the game to last longer. So I'm glad that they make people pay for it. And if you don't want to pay for it, that's fine. Just say you're being cheap, but you got to cut corners. The money should, when you give, because like saying like, oh, free-to-play needs to be better. Y'all are playing, like this, y'all have been bitching about this for like, what, years? And y'all are still playing. Nobody's quitting because of enhancement points. Y'all just truck through because it's inconvenient, but it's not enough of an inconvenience to make you stop playing. It's just slightly annoying. But the people who are paying are getting more out of it. Paying the dollar should have a lot of value in these games, and the whale ceiling is still incredibly low in this game. And them trying to drive $5 like buy one less soy latte, you fucks. Put it in the Opera. Keep this game alive. Fuck.
Didn't know this game is full of soy boys.
Yeah, it probably is. The power of Kane FR. Cell, I can't stand you. I mean, for real, like treat it like any other resource. Like, do y'all complain about the lack of armor ingots for purples like you do enhancement points?
Or blue.
Because again, you don't even need 5K right now. You can get past the character on less than 3K, and then you could just not do as much damage and not charge your force gauge as fast. But it's a luxury. All of it's a luxury. And if you're not willing to pay for it, then save better. You can't have everything. I really don't give a fuck. I mean, they could just dial back the free polls. No, because free polls get people in. Never mind.
Stop being a pervert.
Yeah, stop being a pervert. Word to raw life. I just don't max units unless I like them or their meta. There you go. Yeah. Just don't max everything. Somebody said that on this post too. Let me find it. It doesn't give enough enhancement points. Do a video on how we're supposed to spend our points in the FR board era. Don't spend them on everything. That's how you save. Don't spend. Y'all do it with the gems. Y'all do it with the tickets. I know y'all got 500,000 tickets stashed in character boards, unclaimed shit. Do the same with your enhancement points, and you'll see a difference after you stop spending them on everything. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't use them, and you'll have more.
Start spending your tickets right now because tickets sucks, and especially since every single character gets a BT at this point.
Have you been reading chat, by the way?
No.
Mark said earlier when there was a background voice, he was asking for mother feet pics. You're gonna love reading that one back. Multi-race alliance for $10 reduce. How about y'all learn to budget better? Yes. Retweet. Tired of hearing people complaining about the free resources they're getting from a game they don't support. Entitled leeching. Retweet. And I'm usually not on the side of the corporation, but I want this game to stay alive. And wanting more, like it's not even a Square Enix should give me more free. Like if the people who aren't paying quit, it doesn't matter because you don't make a difference. But if the people who are paying are quitting, that's a big of a difference. So if you're saying they're not giving me enough free shit, it's like you're not doing anything in return. That's not how it should work. And I want the game to live. And them, if they can't figure out how to monetize the game by making the bosses hard, at least they can skimp people who can't budget well and get OCD like crazy. Like I said, I had my friend who's been playing since Una BT. He went into Shinry with 400,000. Because I told him only max LD boards, and that's it. And he did that. And because he didn't spend, he had stuff. It's not fucking rocket science. It's simple math. So, I mean, that's my take on it. I'm tired of seeing this, honestly. Like Indo, are you gonna just stop maxing the S skill 1, skill 2, and EX boards from now on? Did you know that was a thing? Had you thought about that?
That's an option that I considered.
Yes, but please do it.
Here's the thing.
It makes a difference.
Like after being through in global, like I have this impulse to just max everything.
Bro, that's you gotta know that's the gotcha demons telling you to max everything. Yeah. You can't do it. You just gotta roll with it. My Rubicante is I think 0 boards maxed right now. I maxed that nigga's LD board and LD board passive and FR board passive, and he's struggling otherwise, but he's still kicking ass in content because it's a trick. You don't need it. It's nice to have, but you don't need it. IWC for $2 reduce. Budgeting for Renault and Celes got their ultimate weapon max. Like, yeah, y'all are budgeting BT ingots, but can't budget enhancement points. Suck my dick. I don't want to hear it.
Budget in this game and keep giving money to BC.
Give money to me. Yeah. That $5 that you're giving to Square Enix could be a super chat. Fuck you mean. Alfie saying 5K turns into 10K since they separated the points between events and co-op events. Well, I mean, I think the way it lands is that it ends up being the same amount per month regardless, because there's only 2 co-op events a month, right? Is it more? I actually don't know. Need to ask the bean counter Nidre. He hasn't been up to date on that. Blind, I'm over here with 10 unfinished that far. What's up?
I can trust Alfie. He's a trusted JP source, that's for sure.
Fuck Alfie. Frog for $2. Raise the enhancement point cap. Raise the raise the EP cap. That's a mouthful. Skip for Tifa, skip for Luna Freya. That's a lot of points you ain't been spending, Jack. It's a lot of points you ain't been spending, Jack. That's a great point. Yeah. Y'all niggas be skipping everything. Wait, where are the points at? Where are the points at? Stop maxing everything.
I thought you're all meta pullers.
Stop maxing everything. That's if you stop maxing everything and you tank it, try beating content without max characters in terms of character board points. Just don't spend them as much, and you'll be okay. I have data for that now.
People are just so used to maxing everything ever since like EX plus or LD. But now we're in the FR era where it's a lot more.
Yes,
where it's a lot more of that.
Things being more expensive means they mean more, and I prefer that because that makes your choices actually matter. Versus like fucking garbage time where we get points out the ass and it's only LD points. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. And so it's the same shit like Power Stones. I don't know because people got memory of Goldfish. Like people would complain about having too many Power Stones for years, and then we got high Power Stones, and that went all out the window. And like, there's still people begging, please, Square Enix, let me use my blue armor ingots. I have nothing else to do with them. They're just sitting in my inventory. Y'all really don't want them to make us spend blue armor ingots anymore. For real, chill with that. Y'all do not want that. Oh God.
And once that very system is implemented, people are gonna complain anyways.
Yeah, Excalibur says, I've seen people afraid of trying content unless they have the absolute meta fully maxed characters. Well, that's a skill issue, honestly. Just grow some fucking balls. I really just don't care at that point. Damashi, thank you. The game is not designed for max characters with a team of 3 5/5 ultimate weapon users. You can beat content with less. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can still go by without ultimate weapons. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing in JP. You can go by. I only have one max ultimate weapon in JP.
And you're doing fine, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all have been conditioned. Break the conditioning and stop being a scrub. Okay.
Break the system.
Yeah. You got any more on that? Because I got that out of my system. I'm gonna just link back to this whenever again.
Like it just an eye opener for me when my character points went to 50k and shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm hovering, like I think I said, I'm hovering around 200k, and I mathed it out. I'm like, okay, that 200k by like 15 for in that I can't do the math on the fly while I'm talking on a stream, but it ended up being like less than 20 characters. Yeah, that's the math on that, and I was like, oh. I cannot max as many people as I think I can. So I'm going to stop spending like my resources won't run out. And lo and behold, I am not running out. Simple budgeting. the way to not be broke is to not spend your money.
Math and DFO?
Nah, never that.
That's good.
Never that.
You want to compute potencies next time?
I will destroy you. I will destroy you. Okay, I think we can move on. You good on that topic?
Yeah.
All right, next up, I'm going to talk about Quina real quick. And to showcase this, I'm going to... so people are freaking out, like, oh man, Quina's effect is so busted. ASIM... God damn it, ASIM. My ice machine is acting up in the background. The ulti Quina strategy, and people... my ultimate opinion on Quina is I just don't give a fuck. If the character is broken, I don't have Quina's BT, and it doesn't feel appealing to me to do those strategies. Like, those strategies do not impact me playing the game if I choose not to do them. So, people are like, oh, the game's over. Where can they go from here? And to showcase Goldfish memory, I'm going to use our good friend Malicite, who cannot remember that power creep happens. This is not a dig at you, but I mentioned it last fucking stream, and I'm just waiting for you to say something about Quina, so I'm gonna preempt it. So, garbage time. We abolished garbage time last week, but we're gonna go backwards in time. Ready? Rubicante.
All right.
Now we're at Jack Garland, and how is the power creep gonna compensate? Onion Knight's BT. Core and Dorgan are batshit. That was before. The game's overall health, the power creep's getting insane with Tifa and Renoa, who are on. So things did keep progressing beyond Tifa and Renoa. Yeah. I think I said this that time too. We've been here. We've been here before. My brother in Christ, you keep saying these things.
Yeah.
Also, this is just me being mean, actually. Core is gem bait, and RNA is basically AoE lightning. Anyway, now the basically meme didn't start there, but I was just going through my old comments and I found this. This was really funny. Like the basically meme is eternal. If you go back to my my ironic tier lists, I was making basically jokes during like at the end of Chaos Era. So this joke has been going on for years, and I just love seeing it propagate. Ironically.
Yeah.
But please, Malachite, please, if another powerful unit comes out, please don't tell me how you're worried about the game's future, because you keep doing it like every month. Come on, man. Remember. Think. God. All right. Anyways, so my take on Quina. Just wait it out. Power creep keeps happening.
Frog. That's all my thoughts on Quina. Frog,
yeah. God. All right. Anyways, yeah, my take on Quina is I don't care. I'm not gonna use Quina.
Yeah.
So
don't look up the video on how to do Quina mission.
No. The unit. If I don't use the unit doesn't exist to me. So it's a single player game. I don't give a fuck. All right. Moving on. FR Echo is making sense. Indo could probably back me up on this a bit now, because now that he has GL experience with current FR, and he's got Echo experience in JP. I think I said last stream, and that was like a month ago now, right? That I wasn't a fan of how Echoes were working, and I think this was primarily due to the bosses, because the bosses, didn't scale quite with us, and we were just dusting bosses like hell. But this past month, at least since I want to say Aerith and Zac, the bosses in JP have started charging and I've been saying this for the longest. They've just started charging their force gauge faster than us. Even if we sit there and charge, they do force pretty fast. So people are having to do strats of like, charge really fast, plus summon, plus a charge or BT phase potentially to get around it to outpace the bosses. But otherwise, if you just play normally, like the boss's force time is going to go off. And what I really like about what Echoes do now is you can bring a person without force boards, and then you could bring a force echo that hits the boss's condition to cancel it out. Because these recent force times have been a bit more punishing. So say like this recent boss with Pain, I don't have to use Pain's force time. I could use Celez's force time while they're already in their force time, and then I could do Pain's echo, which would cancel theirs because it hits the condition, but also playing the way I want to with Pain's FR, or with Celez's FR. And I think that might be the ultimate vision, which was what they were going for forces, because way back they're like, you're going to use multiple forces during a fight, and we're like, wow, that sounds terrible because you can only press one of those every like 10 minutes. This sucks. But now I think that it's really starting to make sense. I'm curious if they're growing into it. Like C100 might make it be the icing on top. But I'm really like, it was something this last month, and I think the really big change was that the bosses are just charging faster than us. So unless you're finding out some strategy to deal with their force time without canceling it, you're incentivized to bring an Echo to deal with their force time and get them out of that. So that's another layer of team building, and it's another, like Blair likes to say, one of those questions you got to answer. And I've really been appreciating that. Indo, what do you think? What do you think about like the past month's bosses?
Yeah, I can relate to like FR Echoes extending someone who's only doing an FR where they don't have FR boards yet. I recently built like Lilith because Lilith is cute. Shout out to Navarre.
Wait, never mind. Keep going.
Anyways, so I use I think I use Lilith on the Transcendence fight, and I just used
which one is that?
The Kurosami.
Right.
Fight.
Okay.
So I used Lilith on that fight, and then I used Seven's FR Echo to extend her shit. And since I think I have Kurosami alongside it, so Kurosami is enchanting like Lilith's FR. So
see, yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that is really starting to click, I think, and then I think it took 3 months for it to 3 or 4 months for it to make sense. So missed my grace period, but a little, but whatever. My enjoyment of the game. Oh, sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Yeah, I think I like this kind of play style, but I just wish I can I gotta hold off on making maxing off units that have no FR echoes because size
Yeah.
is so tempting.
Yeah,
Size is so
that's
tempting.
the rough part. Yeah, yeah, I understand completely. But yeah, I've really been like, especially that break in uploading it took for like the past 2 weeks probably helped a bit too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really liking how things are going right now. I'm we're C100 has to be soon, bro. I mean, come
Yeah.
on, come on.
Has to be.
Where is it going? It's been so long.
Has to be. But
Uh,
yeah, I prefer the recent one where the force charge is very fast. You
yeah,
gotta
they've been outpacing us like crazy, and I am loving it, loving it.
really, yeah.
Um, didn't have much else to say on that though. That and the
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the ticket mission. So if you aren't aware, wait, I don't even know what I'm scrolling on screen. Jesus, that was just nothing, was it? The way that, so if you're not aware, JP has new ticket missions. So I talked to Nidre. Nidre has confirmed to me that the amount of BT materials has not decreased. So I've seen some people. Was that on here too? Someone said, yeah, the BT ingot change is aggravating. Didn't reply. And I've seen various comments across various places saying like, "Oh, we're getting less BT materials," and that's just not true. We might be getting more now.
Oh yeah, that's not true.
And if you're not aware, the G tokens for FR got brought down to 300. BT is now 400, and we get three if you complete the event, the previous event, if you complete the previous Shinryu, and if you do the previous Shinryu with no friend and bringing the featured unit, each of those is a free multi-ticket you get to use on the next banner. And if you already get a free pull on that, that's 80 G tokens down the drain, and you're 300 G tokens away from a BT or 80 G tokens away from an FR, which makes it a lot easier to use. It devalues tickets and it values gems. So those people who've been saving your gems, this is the time. I've been gemming like crazy on JP recently.
Now's the time, especially since every single character gets a BT, and you have more chance to get a BT.
And the BT books, I think the BT books are 300 G tokens too. See, it's just way easier to get BTs and BT tokens and Force. So yeah, I'm really liking that. Leafblade Mouse asks, couldn't you start with a character that doesn't have Echo and extend it with characters that do? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So Celeste doesn't have an Echo right now. You could start with that during the enemy's Force time because you wanted to run an off-turn team, but you brought Pain there to handle their Force time afterwards with an Echo. So you could immediately do that afterwards. And so you kind of like got a hybrid strategy going, which I think is really fun.
Lilith also doesn't have any FR echoes yet.
Damashi, I can't confirm what it is. Nidre's FFO tip, I don't know if it's updated or not. He will update it at some point eventually, but anecdotally, it feels like we're getting more.
Yeah, especially from these co-ops, and since we have skip tickets, yeah, it's easy.
It feels like we're getting more. I can't guarantee that, but it feels better now. I've been maxing a bunch of BTs, and I can't tell if I hadn't gone without maxing one for a while if we're getting more resources, but I feel like I have a lot of stuff. I'm betting Lightning.
Just don't clear the co-op shop. Just go get the BT resources.
Yeah, go get the BT resources and bounce.
Also save your skip tickets for the Shinryu co-op.
Yeah, save them. That'll help. They just had 10 BT tokens on the co-op shop. Did they really? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Where were the devs smoking making Quina? Yeah, just memory. People said this about LD Tifa.
People said that on Layla, I guess.
Yeah. Crisis Core reunion. Frame 1. Zach's new voice actor is Goofy. But I have Crisis Core posters everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Him and Sephiroth are like, I think they missed there, but everyone else seems fine.
I miss old Sephiroth's voice actor, the same one who does Superman.
Yeah, well, honestly, this new Sephiroth, all the Sephiroths have voiced Superman. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Now I know. We learn something new every day.
All right. Let's see. Gym split. I do Jim Wen. I used to do 5-3-1. Now I do Jim Wendler's 5s Pro. Two arms, 2 legs, and then I elliptical on my off days. I answered this. Pain is OP. Shout out to Blind Eye. Gonna segue into the hit the FR echo. Some of the FR gauge friend used to increase the bar instead of helping damage irks me. don't do it, fam. Problem solved. Single player game. Not enough material in the game to grind for BT ingots unless you finish every Transcendence level. It's a gacha. If you want more, pay for it. Tifa hogging or ruining other DPS spotlights. Tifa's broken. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, honestly,
you can apply that to Renoa as well.
Yeah, I mean, Tifa's just a broken character. I don't really have anything else to say to that. Sometimes they release a DPS mistake, and like again, it's a single player game, so they only get overshadowed in your game if you let them. What are you saying?
Yeah. Just go use this very meta character to start saving enhancement points. Right
yeah,
now.
I mean, yeah, that's an option. If you're broke, get the OP shit and then invest in who you want later. It all depends on your plan.
Yeah.
Multiracial Lion for $2 reduce. What do you guys think about the IW farm events? I think that I allegedly hired the Final Fantasy VIII fairies to farm that for me, and I don't think about it. What do you think about the farm events, Indo?
Oh, what was it? The single challenge?
It's the
single challenge on JP.
Yeah, the divine boards, but not really divine boards.
Yeah, not really.
It's just a divine board with a different coat of paint. I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah, I just multitask it.
Yeah,
I just do something else I just do it on this side.
Yeah.
But I thought that content is boring.
It's boring, but I mean, like, it's whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's low effort.
It is.
I'd prefer if that replaced all co-ops. I'd be okay with that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you at least don't use potions on it, so it just runs.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like, it'll get you faster if you have Mog Pass. So now that I'm out of Mog Pass,
I've been Mog passing it. We got 2 weeks to do it. There is actually no rush.
Oh yeah, yeah, and especially considering JP's new schedule.
Yeah. Oh, super no rush. Absolutely. Yeah. Well said. Where was I going with that? All right. Tifa and Renault are nuts. Sometimes just make bonkers characters broken. They got to course correct. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I think my issue with Tifa and Renault, I think this is a sentiment shared by Sinewave. I'm just paraphrasing it. Like Tifa and Renault are super meta, and yet they're also not going to be affected by elemental lock.
Yeah, that's just a dickhead move from the devs. That's just a question mark.
This is coming from someone who's a big fan of Ferris. And
bro, I got Charlotta this time. They can't guard me.
Yeah, this time we're ready.
They can't guard me. I know this might not fit the bill, but other games you enjoy? Well, I beat Xenoblade. I play a lot of Genshin Impact. We simp. I've been actually.
What's that? When is Yelan gonna rerun?
For Lion's sake, I hope soon, but not this patch apparently.
Might start Genshin if
there's more
Yelan.
Bro, I gotta send you some of the other girls that are running. You might join early anyways. Yeah, we simp. So I got a Steam Deck recently, and I've been playing that. I've been using that because I hate sitting down on my computer and playing. But now I've been trying to finish up Tales of Arise, and I have Game Pass, and you can hook up your Steam Deck so you can stream Game Pass Cloud on there. So I've been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon and Yakuza Kiwami, Hitman, and a bunch of other games, single player. I'm trying to get more back into that. I want to be crosscode too.
I guess on my end, I started the Yakuza series, so that's dope.
Giga Chad, yes. All right.
I'm loving it. Thank you, Alfie.
All right. And now, the final one that I wanted to end on. Lens Hunter. I get a lot of flack when I talk about it. I don't mean to be a doomsayer, but what do you think about how stale the game has gotten lately? This is a loaded question, but I have separate answers to this. And I'm not gonna rag on you, dude, because I think you have some good points here. I'm gonna give you some tough love though. I think they designed themselves into a corner with FRs, and the numbers are just too big. I can see a world where the next year or two, we get new FRs and BTs until the game starts winding down. I hope I'm wrong, but it's been garbage time for so long. I don't agree with this, but there's no hint of new mechanics or difficulty level. Want to hear your thoughts? All right, so I'm gonna take this from the top. Completely serious here. I'm gonna say you specifically get a lot of flack on your comments because you have a very easy to remember name, you have an easy to remember profile picture, and you're vocal often. I'm being completely serious. Half the time when I go on a YouTube video, I see you in the comments saying like meh or like where's the game going? Like it's you're not doing yourself any favors. Like there's some other people that you have a reputation, what I'm trying to say. And so you get more flack on top of that just because people are tired of seeing your posts. Real talk. And I know you don't mean to doomsayer because you know what? I actually completely agree with what you're saying. With I can see the world for the next year or two we get new FRs and BTs until the game starts winding down. I can't see where else they can go either. I'm not gonna go around on each YouTube video and comment this, but just because I can't see it doesn't mean it can't happen. But I like Mino was saying it on TCC, I think, or maybe it was everything blends together. But he was saying also that he thinks the game is in the downturn, and the game's been alive for like almost 5 years now, and most gachas live 7 or 8 years. Yeah, I could totally see default ending in the next couple of years, and I go even further and say people don't like to hear that because people put money into this game, people put time into this game. It's sunk cost fallacy, and you're going to trigger some cognitive dissonance in folks when you even entertain the possibility of the game ending. And you know, sometimes they very might have well designed themselves into a corner, and it very might well be on the tail end. But to flip that on its head, so what do we get by comment? I mean, obviously it's just a comment, like whatever, but I think you're doing harm to yourself by saying these things a lot on various YouTube comments. And you're gonna work yourself up like that. And I've had in the back of my head, like, yeah, the game's probably gonna end. And you heard me saying in my videos, I'm not gonna hit end of service and have 1,000,000 gems. The fuck kind of like I would feel like a real dumbass. Like I've been really on the don't hoard train, because imagine getting like they're like, all right, game's wrapping up, and you're like, shit, all those banners I skipped, all that shit I kind of maxed, all this virtual currency is just gonna be gone. So on that point, yeah, the game could totally end. I'm actually right with you there. It's just my thoughts on it. Let me pass it over to you, Indo. What are you thinking?
To be honest, though, first and foremost, I'm surprised Lens Hunter didn't say like, well, look at Cross Slash. It does so many HP attacks. Okay, put that out of the way. Okay, so. I'm gonna get that out of the way. You just make your own fun, to be honest, with this game. Shout out to Treevoid and Eamon. I've been doing these Man to Void challenge because Dare to Defy is gone. Yeah.
I'm gross for that. Can't stand for.
I mean, it feels on brand with Treevoid.
Yeah, honestly.
So yeah, I started like doing those challenges, and it reinvigorates my interest in the game.
I 100% agree. I've been too lazy to, I mean, so my perspective on challenge runs is what is it? I'd say I'd say try it first. Yeah. Because I was initially like it's some bullshit. Bring the Dare to Defy back. Like I'm not gonna make my own challenge. But then viewing it from the perspective, and I started doing this in JP now. Use complete if you use a unit that month, they're locked out. Don't use them anymore. And this forces you to do other things. This is what I say. I fall into this trap constantly. You can see it throughout my content. Whenever I've complained about getting bored of the game, I always look back, because I have my videos and I can look back at myself and like, all right, let's review. What did I do wrong? And it always comes down to me using the same shit and getting bored. This is the trap that I think a lot of saga runners and themed runners fall into too. Yes, and you drive yourself up a fucking wall. Yeah, stop doing that shit. And I realized my issue was Warrior of Light. Warrior of Light FR. I was using that shit too much. Same thing happened with Cam and Titus and Kane. I actually burned out on unit burnout is real. And usually when I get bored of the game, I found like I've been spamming a unit too much. So seeing my GL runs recently, I actually undid my Ultima Spear, because I'm like, you know what? I abuse Kane way too much in JP. Let me do something completely different. This is how I can stay sane. Doing shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That'll change your perspective of Kane.
I can't stand you. I did press it for a couple fights. All right, jackass. I even did it on never mind. I'm not. Why am I entertaining this? Fuck. Got me mad. All right. Completely mix it up. and you'd be surprised how much fun you can have. That's probably the reason I think Dare to Defy reminded us that we had rosters and we didn't have that incentive. But the way I try and view it is, how much effort is it to just do a separate run? And if it's too much effort to do something even slightly off plan, then maybe you should just stop playing the game. Like legitimately, there's nothing like Sephi stopping playing. And shout out to Sephi. Sephi's had enough. He's bowing out. It happens. It's been a good run. What's probably going to happen is Vincent's going to get FR next month, and that fucker's going to come back. God damn it.
Yeah. Red 13 as well is going to come to the game.
Yes, but like just treat each fight like it's actually been hilariously fun because like what did I do the first fight? I did Ace. I never thought I'd use Celes in Shinryu pre-FR, but here I was. I used her on the Ultimisia fight, and I'm just busting out units that I didn't think I'd be using that aren't even fully invested in, because I can play well enough and figure it out, and I don't have to get it right. I can just kind of tap through it because like there's downtime. So you're bored, maybe just try a little goofy run. So I'm doing this in JP now too. Like I've been using like Rubicante like crazy. I'm like, all right, chill, idiot. Use something different. Use something different, man, because it's gonna get boring. So I haven't used Yuna in a brick, and because I thought I got bored of using Yuna, but then I used Yuna in just a goofy ass team because I needed cleansing, and it worked. And just use your units. Don't fall into this trap of I have to do this a certain way. Because sometimes doing something stupid can bring you a lot more enjoyment than something that works. It's like experiment. And I'd argue it doesn't take that much more effort to try and do something different, and you get an exponential reward. Like the downside is minimal, and the upside, like the worst thing that could happen if you try and fuck around in a run and you lose. Like honestly, if you're talkative enough to be on and this isn't directed at anyone in particular, just like anyone active on Discord or Reddit or YouTube, if you're one of these people that cares enough about that you're that involved, you probably have a half hour to lose on a run. Let's be real. And if our time was this valuable, we wouldn't be playing mobile games. Real talk.
So when you mentioned like saga runners, it triggered like Vietnam flashbacks.
Why is that?
Because I recently stopped doing as you noticed, and some few subscribers I have, like I stopped doing these Zidane and 7 saga runs because I've already felt frustrated, to be honest. So yeah. And then when Shinryu started, I saw this opportunity to stop these very saga runs, and now here I am. I'm enjoying the game way more. And I despise the saga runs even more.
Yeah. Saga run. I think that's probably what hurt Ink a lot too. Unfortunately, that he drove himself up a wall trying to force stuff through that just didn't have any business working. That's why I have a Barrett quote unquote saga, but I mean I gotta joke about it because I really only run a Barrett. But I mean I do sometimes, and I try and I have like preferences in the characters I run. But even then I try not to overdo it. Go ahead.
I'm enjoying like 7 C90, even though she's a copium unit. Like probably the worst follow-up unit so far. Like it's funny to me that 7 was released around the same time when Young was released as well. So Young spat on 7 like twice. It's hilarious to me. Okay, so I'm going off topic again.
Nah, you're good. There is no topic, my friend.
Saga. Fuck saga runners.
Theologica says it's funny. I'm enjoying the game less than stopping my lightning saga. Well, Theologica, you're not human, so you don't really count.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you Snoverflow. you sold your rights to humanity long ago. So you're built slightly different. I don't know. You might need to see a doctor for that one.
Like the next evolution for Theologica is that JP player who does lightning solo.
Theologica, that's your future if you kept using lightning. Please understand, it was for the better. You would have done 4-hour lightning runs. You saved yourself the trouble. Oh my god, Indo, that's bro. That's time skip Theologica. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Alternate reality Theologica.
No, it's time skip. Well, time skip alternate universe Theologica. Oh, that's really funny. Oh shit. Excalibur said he was talking about how there was so much vocal dislike of Dare to Defy.
Oh no.
Escal, I wouldn't think any of that because it's a terrible sample size. Because the people who are most vocal are usually the most lame. Like it's a sample. Like we hear the most goofy shit from the most talkative people because they're loud about it. But I mean, were you in Twitch chat saying how much you like Dare to Defy? Were like people with IQs above room temperature in Twitch chat saying they love Dare to Defy? No, because people with above room temperature IQs don't go in Twitch chats. So don't take that chat or that poll as a sample or Reddit as a sample of anything because it biases towards scrubs. It's completely meaningless data. What we should be focused on is the like a holistic view, like what was actually good about it, like what's not like emotional, like God, like I remember that Reddit poll, like half those people like didn't even try, like that should tell you who you're dealing with, bro. It is completely worthless data. Anger G. I'd like to be able to degreen one BT weapon a month. That's funny, that's a new term. That would unfortunately, because they keep the steady drip of BT mats going, it removes a bit of skin in the game. That'd be funny, but yeah, not quite. Boru Logica.
To any fucking. Who said that? Was it Blart?
Yeah, of course it was Blart. People with loving parents don't frequent Twitch chats and Reddit. Facts. Yeah. Don't use these guys as a sample size for real. It's not anything. And you know what? Honestly, scrub opinions honestly count like 1/10 of an opinion. Their opinion does not matter to me. It's not worth considering. Like it's not for them.
Yeah.
Just like I might have opinions on pro basketball, but I'm like. I'm not out there playing and grinding, so like why should the Square Enix Twitch chat might be one of the worst. Yeah, bro. Like if you look at some of the other shit they say, like it's not smart. So it follows that they have the wrong opinion.
Like it's like it's worse than waterboarding someone.
Jesus. IWC for $2. D2D made me remember how good some characters are. Agreed. Yeah, and so if you just say like, all right, I used this character this month. I'm gonna for my self Dare to Defy. I'm gonna do a run where I don't reuse characters the whole month, and it really doesn't sound like it bring that much enjoyment, but it gave me a lot of fun because I pulled a lot of stupid shit off. So I would recommend trying that. I also we are ceasing use of the term garbage time. Because it was originally meant to say that it was a long stretch where the players are way stronger than the enemies, and who you pull doesn't really matter because you can just stomp out content anyways. You kind of have to lean into Shinryu and know what you're doing. And the boss fights, it goes up and down. So calling it garbage time, again, it's lost all meaning. There are not long stretches of characters overpowering. The bosses, I'd say there are a few dominant characters who can blow things out of the water, but if you just run something else, it's fine. Yeah, PSBS time, right?
It's no longer garbage time. It's hashtag PSBS time.
I don't know what people have against Josepher, but if it's that, then I don't want to know because I don't want to. What?
Huh?
What is he talking about?
What?
Ace Vortex, what are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Garnet didn't help. No. You can torture people with default Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is like instead of waterboarding or any other.
Yeah, just Twitch chat. What's PSB time? PSBS time is players stronger, bosses. What? Oh, fuck. What does this? What does it stand? Players stronger, bosses suck. Is that what it stands for? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I actually don't know, but it was just it was a long stretch. It's when the players. Power is bigger than the bosses, so every fight gets rolled. But that is clearly not happening because people are still getting rolled by these recent fights. And if you don't know what that's the hilarious part of Force Time is that I mean, aside from the stomp characters, like as soon as the lockout, like here's how you know if it's garbage time or not. If you do the lockouts, like just do all the fights that month still roll over because as soon as you sweep out the selfies and the cams and the Tituses, people crumble. That's telling.
The feature, the intended character, Camel.
Yeah, word. What is VL talking about? Oh wait, no, yeah.
He's asking for the
player is strong, boss is sussy. Thank you, Bart.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it was. Right. We came up with it last stream. Blart, actually, I mean not Blart.
Go check it out after the stream. Wink, wink.
What is this? The stream chat for the monthly reports are a lot of hate towards Josepher in chat. Well, that's because he's the biggest content creator. Of course, he's gonna get the most flack. I want to get trolled. I mean that just comes with the territory. I mean, when you're number one, people are gonna have your name in your mouth. I mean, that's it. But I mean, the opinions of sheep shouldn't matter to wolves. Did I get that right? I don't know. I mean, it's just people talking. I mean, I would gladly fight those trolls, but I think they know better than to fuck with me. Like, my trolls suck. Like I will say it again. Like the best troll I've ever had. Well, actually, the best troll I have is, if you really want to get under my skin, like be a dumbass, but like play it straight. Like that Luther Cujo retard, like going around on every stream saying Satan, nobody will use Satan. Like he cannot shut the fuck up. And him, he says some other dumb shit. I don't know, but he clearly has he is subhuman. Like some of these, like that gaming channel goober that can't spell Shinryu right. Like those guys, but those guys are so stupid they couldn't troll if they tried. But like my biggest like troll was that guy that one stream screaming "Go back to Africa." I need that racist energy. Like someone like I have the like honestly like for someone who has black in their username, like I get very little racism, and I don't understand why. I really wish so. Like give me something to tango with. Ah, God. What about? Oh yeah, I mean Barryton's not a troll. He is also a brainlet who's not ever gotten laid. I mean, it's just like I don't get trolled. I get mentally assaulted with stupid. Like someone needs to come at me and like some dude on Twitter said like. I forget what it was, but he like said like I'm a terrible content creator, and I mentioned him, and I was like, why? Yeah. And he went silent.
Was he the same guy who can't spell your name right?
Yeah, so some goofy shit. Like, yeah, that's right. I was like, at least spell my name right. Yeah, he just ignored me. I'm like, because like if you just clap back at these people, like it's for real Twitter fingers, because they don't know what to do with themselves. Like they're just talking. A lot of people on the internet just talk. But I guarantee, swear to God, if these niggas saw me on the street, they would clutch their purses and cross the street because they're scared of a real nigga. Like for real. Like that makes me bulletproof. It's people just talk, and I just walk up to them like, "What's good?" And then they go away. It's really amazing to watch. Yoshi for $5.
They're the type of.
Go ahead.
Yoshi. They're the type of people like if you throw them on an island, they'll die instantly.
Yeah, fucking weirdos. Just laugh at the idiots. I mean, if people are consistently like bad mouthing Joe, I mean, some stuff you just gotta wave off. I see usually I like responding to Redditors when they mention my name. I'm like, hi. I don't even say anything. You know? Like they're like, oh, your content sucks. So I'll be like, I just respond with like, damn.
That's like the thing you must remember going into the internet.
Yeah. Like I've heard way worse shit said to me.
That
had way worse. Like I thought my heart was gonna explode 2 weeks ago. Like that can't phase me. Consider to some weirdo saying like my content sucks. Like for real. Like but I mean, if people are like for real trying to troll over opinions, I mean just tell them to fuck off. I mean, again, the opinion of Twitch chat is zero. They have no influence. Yoshi Pasta for $5 reduce. Some people say Dear Defy won't come back to the tempted units in the next 3 months. Let us cope. We were in co-op one time and I'll never forget it. What did I do?
Did you press the AA?
IWC for 420. 69. True.
Base.
True. Go back to West Philadelphia. Is that a joke?
Yeah, the will of Africa.
Keyboard warriors. But I mean, if people are getting up like legitimately upset about a video game, like I joke. It never goes beyond jokes. Like I joke about being angry, but like this shit will never disturb my mental state. I'm too strong of an individual. If people are like legitimately getting heated over internet shit, it's time to log off, bro. It's time to touch some grass. Time to hit the gym. Time to lift some weights.
Yeah, eat that grass.
Eat that grass. I actually played League of Legends. I played Wild Rift twice on Monday because my buddies were trying to get me to try it out. And that
League
shit
of
is so boring. If you play League of Legends, I'm especially now that I understand the game a little bit more now. I'm never playing this shit again, but that game is ass. Fuck that.
It's like the usual. Like my friends back in high school, like tell me play League with us. I was like, no.
No, yeah.
And
don't
recently, I'm just reminded of, like, I'm currently watching Arcane. That's a good shit. Just do that.
Arcane's a great show, and that converted me to a simp.
I am currently in episode 2, and I can't wait to finish.
I'm not going to reveal who the simp target is, though.
Is it Jinx?
I'm not going to reveal who the simp target is.
All right.
I said what I said.
If I finish the show, expect me to DM you.
I'm going to send you a Genshin Impact characters. You can leave me alone. That's what you need to be saving for, my friend. We are slowly degenerating into the simp hours. So let me run through. I've been not paying attention to what's on my screen. I'm going to scroll through and make sure I touched on everything.
Make sure to touch my...
Hey, yo! No, don't finish that sentence!
Pause. Yeah, the fucking... the comment.
Oh, not Jesus. Oh, God. Oh,
no. I barely did effort, and this is my most liked comment.
Oh my God. So new characters. Queen is cool. I think the past characters have all been winners in terms of mechanics.
Yeah.
I love the new schedule and the new format. I can't wait till BT cycles end in JP. I love the new format at GTL. I mean, JP right now.
No more BT cycles.
Yeah. Talk about other games. Talk about this. Which antagonist is most like your IRL nemesis? I don't have an IRL nemesis because I'm God and no one is above me or on my level. Pain is OP. FF10 supremacy. I spent to the Rubicon to the Quina BT month is gonna be. Good players get the weapon. Answer this. You're gonna get smited for that, fam. Blind Eye's gonna be on your ass. Blind Eye's gonna pull up with you with some tongs and some barbecue. Like you better watch out because he's gonna cook your ass. Pause. Another limitless ability like EX but charges very slowly. I don't know. That could happen. What do you think of Dia? Crimson Shock, my friend. That is who I just sent Indo. I think that's. I'm ready to die for her.
Hey yo!
Chat. If you look up Dia, Dehya in Genshin, join us, brothers. Core versus Kane. Why? These co-op crashes are funny. It's unfortunate. Get a better phone.
I heard it's like Android.
Bad. Yeah, it's something bad. Just don't crash, forehead. On a serious note, I wish they could fix it. It is unfortunate, and there's no good answer to that. It's just broken.
I love how the recent fix was. I think they acknowledged like Lion's EX problem.
I saw. So was that you who said Lion has spent more time being broken in this game than fixed?
No, that's not me.
That was someone else. I saw that Discord. That was hilarious. Is Core still bait? Always. Core is forever bait. Non-existent BT ingot change. Quina is fried. Riku is coming. VL cursed us. Crisis Core reunion frame 1. Enhancement points. Sora will never fuck Sora.
Crisis Core. That Crisis Core game looks like I'm liking the quality of life they added with the slots and whatnot.
Ulti Quina is one of the worst things I've seen in my life. Worse than Gal plus Rubicante. Lufenia orbs are actually better. I don't know. I didn't know how to hash this out because legitimately I just don't want it anymore. Curious where Shinri is going. But yeah,
I think we all are.
I have talked about everything on this list. Thank you all for giving me topics. I think we can start wrapping up now. Indo, you got any closing thoughts, my friend?
Remember to dislike and unsubscribe to my channel.
Yeah, it's opposite day, by the way. So Indo's channel is in the description. Please, I'm telling y'all, his edits are on point, and he edits my voice in his videos all the time, and it's so funny. Indo, did I tell you my friend who I got started the game? He watched your tier list. I mean your Smash or Pass video, and he was crying laughing.
Oh shit! Thanks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's some funny shit.
That was a funny video.
Yeah, that's a funny video.
I think it's now my most viewed video.
Yeah, dude, it's funny.
last I checked.
Genshin
I
stream
think
when?
another.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, another closing thoughts for me, I guess, is just do whatever you can to enjoy the game. To be honest, end of service is right on the corner, so that we can be free from this
Play the
hellscape.
game like end of services in 6 months.
Oh yeah, that's one way to live. And watch Cyberpunk Edge Runner. That's a dope ass show.
Yeah,
that's all my thoughts.
I like the art.
Oh, you watched it?
I like the art. I didn't say I watched it. I said I like the art.
Okay. Oh, okay. I recommend. Good show. But don't play Cyberpunk.
Yeah, don't play Cyberpunk. Maybe the game will get fixed one day, but we're not there yet.
One day.
All right. As for me, like I said, glad to be functional again. Make sure you guys are getting sleep and not overdoing it on stimulants like I might have been doing. Question mark. Get enough sleep. If you've got sleep apnea, get it checked. Take your health very seriously. I'm glad I have health insurance because that hospital bill almost slapped me with $8,000 last week. Woo! Try a self-imposed Dare to Defy. Big proponent of that. The MTV challenge. They got it running in TCC and the image is floating out elsewhere. I hope I answered stuff to everyone's ability. I like streaming. I like doing this stuff. I don't think I have the energy to defo stream. I keep lying and saying I'm gonna get back to it, but I really don't know. I just been taking more time for myself and just trying not to. That's another thing. Just like if you're feeling like the game's too much, just like play less for real. Just go on autopilot. Just like stomp it and then fuck off and do something else. Like they said that they want the game to be a side bitch game, and you know what? Sometimes you got to treat the side bitch like the side bitch. Don't get cuffed to the side bitch.
Yeah.
That was deep. Redo of healer. I don't think I should.
I don't want that much anime. It just happens that Cyberpunk is on Netflix.
Yes. Play Genshin Impact. 3.1 is coming, and we are continuing to simp. Also play Yakuza. Good night, BC, and F you, Indo. Indo, bro. Blind Eye said that. You're marked. No. Oh no.
Oh no.
I can't associate with you anymore, dog. You've been marked by Blind Eye. The Blind Eye curse is like the base god curse, man. Like Kevin Durant. Like you don't want the Blind Eye curse.
Oh no.
You got to get that off. You got to go play Final Fantasy X right now and send him a screenshot, or else you're cooked.
I'm gonna send him a screenshot of how much I hate FF10.
Oh no, bro! Don't go down that rabbit hole. I'm begging you. You don't want to see what happened to the last guy. You don't want to see what happened to the last guy.
Blind Eye about to throw some racial slurs in.
Blind Eye has gamer words prepared.
Oh shit! Look at his DMs.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done for. Well, all right. I think we've gotten pretty degenerate. We managed to stay off some simping somehow. We kept the simping to a minimum. I don't know how we pulled that off. You're all idiots, especially you, Indo, but I'm a bigger idiot.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Be sure to like the video on the way out. Oh no, Alfie's Alfie just said FF10 sucks. Sorry. Yikes.
It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll close it out now. Thanks everyone. Thanks Indo. Appreciate it, man. You're always welcome here. And good night, everyone.